Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Arton and you're watching Art and Wheels. Now today we're going to be talking something rather different than a motorcycle trip, or a motorcycle camping video. Now this is going to be a video about something that you might be finding useful as you're doing your ride. Now it could be either for receiving phone calls, or getting some information about your navigation instead of looking at your screen, or it could be about just listening to some music and enjoying your time while you're riding, or if you're doing some kind of like a group ride and if you want to communicate with your friends, then it could be something that you might be looking into. Now when you're looking at these devices, these in all price ranges, starting from really expensive like from Sena, or I don't know what other brands there are, but anyways, Sena is quite expensive and this comes in quite, well, let's say affordable. Now today we're going to be looking at two different devices from Fodsports, and they are Fodsports M1S Pro, and the other one will be a rather cheaper option compared to the M1S Pro, is the FX2. I'm currently using the FX8 model, which I've been using it for a couple of months now, and I'm quite happy with it. And these two devices actually caught my attention because it gives you a two different price spectrum. This is a little bit more, as you can tell from the name, it has like more options and it has more utilities compared to the other one, which is a simpler model. Now I will be unboxing both of these, and we're gonna take a close look at it from the box, and in the upcoming weeks I will be using them and letting you know about my opinion. Let's start with the FX2. So just looking at it from outside, you can see the branding, the Sports FX2, and you can see it says long distance communication, two-way intercom. Now the other one, this one should be like a 8 or 6, yeah, it's 8. So you can connect up to 8 people with the MS1 Pro, but with the M1S Pro, but with the FX2 you can only connect up to 2 people. Let's see what it offers on the inside of the box. Slide it off. Smart secure box. Let's put this on the side. There you go. Well, we do have the classic user manual, which I'm not going to be looking into unless I'm really stuck, I guess. Some other paperwork, go away, and we have the main device here. It's actually looking quite smart, slick, and it's like, it doesn't have too much buttons on the side, volume up and volume down, and you have the mode function dial button probably, and you have the USB Type-C module right here. So if I'm not wrong, the other one was a micro USB, but this is a newer but a lower model, so it comes with the Type-C charging port. Now we have the main body here. Let's put it on the side and we'll see what else we have. Like default, it comes with a microphone that you can hook it up inside the closed helmet setup, and you probably have another microphone for open helmets, I guess. So you have loads of stuff. Well, okay, so I'm guessing this is the clip, so that you can clip it on the side of your helmet. This is one of the options that you can use to fix your intercom body on your helmet, so it clips on the side of the helmet like so, and you have a couple of screw holes here, as you can see, so that you can just tighten it up and keep it nice and secure. This one is a double-sided tape, so if you don't want to clip it on the helmet, or if you don't have an adequate helmet that you can clip it on, this comes in quite handy. So you just peel off this red tape, and then you're left with the strong M3 material, so that you can stick it on your helmet, and then it's just good to go. And it also attaches directly to this clipping mechanism. So you have the main body, a option to clip. It comes with a screwdriver and an Allen key, which is quite useful. It's something that you might be needing if you want to attach it to your helmet. A couple of other spacers. Now, what else? Alright, so in this bag we have the charging cable. As you can see, it's a Type-C charging cable, and I really do like that they're using the Type-C, which is a newer model compared to the micro USB. I think we're starting to turn to Type-C rather fastly, so most of my devices right now, they're Type-C. Now this is the open helmet microphone. Since the open helmet microphones don't have the chin bar, you have to stick it on the side of the helmet where your cheek is, and then it just sticks out like this. But for my case, for my scenario, I'm gonna be using it on a fully closed helmet, so this won't be necessary. So what I will do is I will just detach it from the main cables right here, voila, and that's it. And I'll just connect it to the other one. Now I have my fully closed helmet microphone setup, and the other end is the Type-C charging port. So what I will be doing is I'll just connect it to the USB port right here, and that will be it. I will have my headphones and my microphone and everything. Now, it is good that it comes with the Type-C port, but there is only one Type-C port. So that means I will not be able to use this as it is charging. So I will be using the only USB Type-C port, which is here, while I'm listening to the music. So if I'm running out of battery and I don't want to stop and charge, or if I want to continue to listen to music, I will have to stop listening and charge it. Now this could be something negative for some of you guys, but if you're looking for a simple intercom solution which doesn't have like buttons and cables and portholes all around, this is a good option. You just have to make sure that you're already charged before you are going for traveling. All good. Now, the M1S Pro. This model is just, if I'm not mistaken, just very slightly cheaper than the FX8, which is the one that I currently use, and it has that wheel on the side, which I find it really useful as I'm riding with the gloves and I cannot feel the buttons. Now this one does not have the wheel, but does have all the other functions that you can find on the FX8. There you go. Again, we do have the booklets and the things that I will probably not read unless I want to connect this to the 8 other intercom devices, which could be quite complicated. Anyways, we have the device right here. Now, for comparison only, here's the FX2. Just from looking at it, you can see that this one has way more buttons when you look at it, but it actually has the same amount of buttons, look more like buttons. I mean, this one, it's like hidden, it's like a cleaner finish, but this one has, hey, I do have a lot of buttons. You have the function button right here, and you have the intercom button on the left side, and you have the volume up and down. Now when you're looking at it, the buttons, they're not tucked in together, so it will be easier for you to know what you're pressing as you're riding with your gloves, so it won't be as hard as I imagine probably. And on the other hand, what you do have in this intercom is a lot of ports to start with. Now this one, it's your speaker and microphone. You have the helmet speaker and a microphone input, and you have the aux input right here, which will let you connect it to an MP3 or a phone. So if you want to listen to your music with a cable rather than a Bluetooth connection, you can just do it simply by connecting it with a cable. Other than that, you do have the USB, micro USB cable right here, and I believe this is for charging. You do have a lot more ports compared to the other one, so this means you can charge this device as you're riding and using it on the go. If you're listening to the music, if you're listening to some music and your battery runs out, or if you're having an intercom communication with your colleagues, with your friends, and your battery runs out, you can just connect it to a power source. Could be an outlet of your motorcycle, or it could be a power bank. You're just going to continue using it since it's going to be charging at the same time. Now, apart from that, let's see what's inside the box. Again, more booklets. Wow. And an instruction manual on how to connect your device up to 8 people. Now, outside the box, what I did forget to mention is it shows you all these things that this device can do. It's like group intercom up to 8 people, NT noise microphone, long distance communication, and I believe this connects up to 8 people within the 2-kilometer range. You have the digital noise reduction function and GPS auto integration, waterproof design, and working time up to 20 hours and online updates. This is something good to know, online updates. And about the working time, it says 20 hours, but from the internet I've been hearing that it's a little bit less than that. Now, I will be sharing my opinions about this device as I'm using it in the future, and I will let you know about how much it runs. But it's going to be a hard test since I'm not using the intercom directly for 8 hours or 10 hours. It's just like turning it on and off as I'm going to work or doing like meeting or like doing daytime trips. I'm not just constantly using it for 8 hours, so it's going to be hard to tell, but I will just try my best for you guys. And let's see what's inside the box. Loads of packaging, loads of cables. There you go. So this is the cable this is the aux cable. So one end is 2.5, I believe, and the other end is 3.5. Now what you do is you connect it to the aux input, and the other one goes in your phone. So this way, with this cable, you will be able to listen to music straight out of your phone, even if you're not connected to your intercom by Bluetooth. Now this comes in handy if you're already in intercom communication with your friends as you're riding, and if you want to listen to music, you can just do them both at the same time. So what we have here is the full face helmet microphone, which is a little bit smaller than the other one. If you can compare, it is much more smaller than the other one. I mean, the cushioning here is quite big. And well, if you ask me, the smaller it is, the better. But for sound quality, I think we just have to try and see which one is better. And unfortunately, the cable tips, the cable inputs, they're not the same. So if I find this to be better quality, I won't be able to make changes between the intercoms because the connections, the tips are completely different, as you can see. Anyways, let's put this on the side. So this is the one that I will be using most probably. Put this here. And what else? We have the Velcro straps for connecting the intercom and the headphones inside the helmet. These for later on. And in here we have the mounting options. Some metal sounds right here. You have the 3M tape here, so if you just want to tape it on your helmet, on the side of your helmet, you do have that option. You just have to stick it here and then clip your intercom right in here, I imagine. Yeah. So a difference between this one and the other one was sliding in, and this one is just like push and snap. The other one you have to slide it in. This one you just have to push it and it snaps in its place. And what other options you have is, you have 2 of the tapes, that's good. So if you somehow lose the first one, you have the second one for backup. The sound system, there you go. Anyways, you have the headphones right here. So it already has some Velcro on the side. And it comes with the open face helmet microphone as well, but I will probably not be using this one. I will be using the full face helmet microphone, which is significantly more slick, so it won't take up as much space as the other one would, and it's quite lighter. Every gram matters with the helmets. And this connection goes right in here. So what I will do now is I will connect them to my phone, and also I will connect one of them to the helmet, to my wife's helmet, so that I will be able to try it in time. Alright, so sorry for the funny camera angle, but now I'm gonna be doing a tryout with my FX8 intercom. So let's see if it works or not.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.